Alright, now we're gonna be going towards the woods. This will be a video about the animals that lurk in this woods. You can see I'm walking on the trail. Now we get to find some cool bugs, mammals, and other animals such as birds and reptiles. Alright, now let's get started. You can see I am walking in the woods. And you can see how I'm doing a cool accent. Yep, that's my cool accent. And I'm about to show you some cool animals. If you look around, you can see they're surrounded by woods. And if you know anything about animals and walking trails and stuff, you need to make sure you always have tennis shoes, and you watch out for animals. Like certain animals, like mosquitoes and stuff, they will bite. Now that's why it's important to bring bug spray. Now we're gonna get started. I'm gonna show you some animals. And if I show you some animals, I want you guys to see how they live in this environment. If you can look here, you see there's tracks here. See these tracks? They're made by an animal. But not just any animal, a horse. Yes, a horse. See, even horses come down here. Sometimes people, ride on horses and come all the way down here just to walk on this trail. Now, what's important is making sure that you're prepared for walking. Make sure you have a phone or a compass with you. You might need it. Now, we're going to go down all these paths, and we're going to see some animals. Some of them like flying around people, so you probably can't see some of them, like gnats. I've got gnats flying around me. You can't see them, but they are there. They're flying around me. Now we're gonna go up here and see if we can find some animals. The best way to find animals is to look for tracks. There's some tracks over here, but there's not a lot. But if we follow the tracks, they will lead us to animals, most of the time. Sometimes they might not lead us to animals at all. Either the tracks could be dried up, or they could just be people's pets. But we're gonna see if we can find some animals. And I'm gonna see it, and if I don't find any, I might cut the video until I find some animals. You can hear some birds. Yeah, the birds. You can hear them chirping, and they're all around. Haven't found any yet, but they're there. Now we're gonna keep going until we find some animals. So this place is big. There's a big trail here. So you can see if you can find any animals. There's a lot of animals that are like birds and stuff. Just gotta keep an eye out. And learn this, so you know this is patience. You might not find an animal right away. You gotta be patient. But now, oh, here we go. You see that? I don't know if you can see it in there. Oh, there was something there. It was a butterfly. Yeah, but there's butterflies out here too. I don't know if you guys got to see it. Okay, you can see it flying. See the butterfly there? And we gotta be very careful because we don't want to disturb the animals. Oh, it flew off. Butterflies can be hard to film. Let's try another animal. So there will be animals out here, so I'm gonna show you some of them. And I'm gonna explain what these animals do in an environment. There can be tons and tons of animals. I'm gonna keep an eye out, and if I find anything, I'll point the video at the animals. Some of them are small, so they're kind of hard to get a video, but you can get a video of them. Like I said, this takes patience. You gotta have patience. That's rule number one of finding animals. You've gotta have patience. And if you see one, be careful not to scare it. Just walk very quietly and talk like this. And then you'll be good, and you might get a video of an animal. Sometimes though, the animals are just, are just too tiny and too quick, so they can escape pretty easy. But we're gonna see if we can find any animals. Let's go this way. Okay, you can see there's another butterfly there. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, did you see that? There was a butterfly there. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and explain to you about butterflies. You may not know this, but butterflies are actually really, really important animals. They're really important. And if we didn't have butterflies, well, we would still have flowers, but we wouldn't have the flowers like we have today without butterflies. Just like bees, butterflies help make new flowers. So yes, you want to make sure if you're gonna keep a butterfly, make sure you don't torture it. Animals do not like to be tortured. You must make sure you keep them safe. Now I showed you some animals. Let's continue this. I'll go to a 20-minute video, and then I'm gonna let you off. Let's see what other animals we can find. If you can see that, I don't think you can see that, but that's a cricket. A cricket. See, they're hard to see because they blend into the grass. That's their natural way of hiding from predators. So yeah, you can see they're all over the place. But it's nice to have some. It's nice to have some animals that you can see that can camouflage. Just like chameleons, though, they can camouflage. So you gotta be a lookout. You might spot one. Now we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. And then we're gonna see if we can find any more. My next goal is to find a bird. They are around, you can hear them. You just gotta keep an eye out for the trees. Birds like to be on trees a lot of the times. So I'm gonna see if I can find any birds at all. Now this may take time, like I said, you have to have patience. Oh, you hear that? Do you hear that? It's the Neverish bird. I believe it's a bluebird. Of course you can't see it, but they are around here. You gotta keep an eye out. Birds are very smart creatures. They can be high up on a tree. They do that to stay away from animals on the ground. Now you must not scare them though, if you want a picture of them. Birds are actually pretty hard to get pictures of. But since they're hard to get pictures of, they can be a little tricky. But don't worry. Remember, patience. You have to have patience in order to find stuff. Let's see if I can find any birds. The natural tweets. You can hear them. Aha! Now you gotta be very quiet. Shh. You don't want to disturb the birds. Because if you disturb them, they'll run away like that. I don't think you could have saw that, but there was a bird there. Birds are known for moving around. They move. They're not just things that live in the trees. They're also creatures that move around all over the place. So they can be hard to film. And that's why you have to have patience when it comes to filming birds. They're not easy targets. See, they're high up in the air, but since they're moving around so much, you gotta keep an eye out for them. Now, this is a nature video with some animals in it. Like I said, it takes lots of practice. I know it's not a lot, but you gotta realize filming animals is hard. That's why I'm just going ahead and telling the story. But yes, I don't know if you can see that. You can't really see it. But there's actually a web there. That's where the spiders are at. You want to be careful with spiders. They could bite. That's why you must not touch their webs. Because they can bite. Now let's see if we can find a bird. That's the main animal I want to show you guys. Like I said, it can be practice. It takes practice. Filming these things is hard. Now this is pretty tricky. So you gotta have patience. So they're probably too far up. Like I said, if you want to get a video of a bird, you're gonna have to be patient and wait for it to fly out of the tree. It takes practice. It really does. And why we're filming is, let me tell you about other animals that we have a lot of times in these woods. We've also got the turtle. Yes, the turtle. Now, there's no videos of the turtle. But turtles are known for their slowness and not only that, but they also have shells to protect them. If you see a turtle, you must be careful, because some of the turtles can bite you. The ones you can pick up that I know of are box turtles. Yes, they're good. They're good because you can get them, you can catch them and hold them. Now the thing is that you gotta be careful which turtle you pick up. You gotta be very careful. Yeah, turtles are definitely good at shielding themselves with their shells. But you gotta make sure that if you're a little kid, you gotta make sure you have an adult around to tell you what type of turtles you can pick up and what types you can't. Because turtles can be quite dangerous depending on what turtles you pick up. Because there's alligator snapping turtles, there's snapping turtles. The alligator ones, of course, aren't around here, but snapping turtles are. And they will bite you. But you gotta make sure as long as you get an adult around, the turtles will not bite you. Let me tell you about some other animals. Since I can't seem to find any, let me tell you about the rare eagles. Yes, that's right. Some eagles can be flying around above here. You can see them. Now, just like regular birds, they can fly fast. So, like I said, you gotta have patience to catch a bird on film. Now, I'm gonna tell you about one more animal that you need to be careful with. And that's the spiders. Some spiders are poisonous, some of them aren't. The ones that are poisonous, though, are the black widows and brown recluses. That's if you're in Missouri. Now, as long as you don't touch them, you should be okay. Just like the turtles, remember if you're a little kid, to ask an adult which spiders are poisonous or something. And they'll say, just like me, the black widow and the brown recluse. And there's other poisonous spiders, just not in Missouri. But you must keep a lookout. They are poisonous. Now, those spiders, there can be some that are not poisonous. That's why you must either look it up or ask an adult. It'll probably be easier for little kids to ask an adult than look it up or what spiders are poisonous. But yeah, how about I tell you for the last minute of which poisonous spiders are there? There's many poisonous spiders. There's also a American wandering spider, otherwise known as a banana spider. Now, they are extremely poisonous, and they will kill you. They're actually the most poisonous of all spiders. But as long as you don't touch them, they will not bite you. So remember, these are nice tips for filming animals such as birds and keeping away from the dangerous turtles and spiders. But anyway, this is gonna be it. I made it to 20 minutes, and now I'm gonna tell you guys something. Let me know if I missed any poisonous animals in Missouri or anywhere else. Let me know in the comments below. And make sure to give me a like. And until next time, you guys have a nice day. So see ya.